Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss chapter number 1, which is basically history of computers. Then slowly and gradually we will cover C++ programming language. I am following Programming Fundamentals by D.S. Malik, edition 7th. You can download it from Google if you want. So starting with history, first device in the history of computers was abacus. You can see in the picture, it looks like this. Then second was Pascal, invented by French mathematician and philosopher. It looks like this one. Both of these can only perform addition and subtraction. Later in 17th century, a device was invented which can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Then in 18th century, two devices were invented: difference engine and analytical engine. You can see them in the picture. Then in 19th century, another calculating machine was invented, but it used electricity to run and used punch cards to store its data. The first computer-like machine was Mark I, jointly invented by Howard University and IBM. In 1951, UNIVAC was built. It looks like this. Then two first programming languages, COBOL and Fortran, were introduced in that era. These are the Fortran statements written on punch cards. In 1970, a CPU on a single chip was invented. In 1981, IBM introduced personal computer. Modern-day computers are so powerful, they are easy to use, accept spoken words, instructions, take fingerprints, and much more. A computer is an electronic device capable of performing commands. Two main components of computer are hardware and software. Hardware components are the central processing unit, main memory, also called RAM, input-output devices, and number 4, secondary storage. Central processing unit and main memory. The central processing unit is the brain of a computer, the most expensive piece of hardware in a computer. The more powerful the CPU, the faster the computer. Arithmetic and logical operations are carried out inside the CPU. Input devices gives input. CPU directly connected with main memory. All programs go into main memory before execution and before a program can manipulate it. When the computer turns off, everything in main memory is lost. Main memory is the ordered sequence of cells called memory cells. It has unique location in main memory called address. These addresses helps you to access info stored in that cell. Softwares are programs written to perform specific tasks. Every software is written in a programming language. Like I am using this screen recorder. This is also a software written in a specific language. There are two types of programs: system program and application program. System programs control your computer. System program loads first when you turn on your computer, like operating system. Application programs perform specific tasks, run on system programs. Like this screen recording software is running on operating system. Screen recording software is application program and operating system is system program. Now inside the computer system. Computer is an electronic device, uses electrical signals to process info. There are two types of electrical signals, analog and digital. Computer uses digital signals to process info. Analog signals stored in waveforms, digital signals stored in zeros and ones. You can see in the picture that what is the exact difference between these two. Okay, the language of the computer is called machine language, which is the sequence of zeros and ones, because computer uses digital signals. The digit 0 and 1 is called binary digit or bit. 8 bits is equals to 1 byte. You can pause the video and read the chart. In computers, everything is converted into zeros and ones. When you press A, it will store 1000001. There is the scheme given which tells what will store for each alphabet. This. A typical C++ program is processed like this. First, you need to have editor, IDE, integrated development environment. And every language has their IDEs. You can use a text editor. You use a text editor to create a C++ program following rules or syntax of high-level language. This program is called source program or source code. You must save it with the extension of C++ if you are using C++ language. Okay. In C++ programs, statements that begin with the symbol hash are called preprocessor directives. Preprocessor directives are processed by preprocessor. After processing directives, the next step is to verify the syntax rules of programming language. If no error is found, then the compiler translates it to the machine language called object program. When the program is converted into the machine language, we call it object program. From source program to object program. From high-level language to machine language, sequence of zeros and one. Linker links the object program with other programs in the library which was predefined. Loader loads the executable program into the main memory, then execution takes place. That's it. Thank you guys. Please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friend, and do comment if you have any queries regarding this. It will answer all the questions. Just go and comment below, hit